Where's the alarm guy?
Boss told me when the guy was done, I should take him out. One less share, right?
Funny, he told me something similar.
No!
I'm betting the Joker told you to kill me as soon as we loaded the cash.
No. I killed the bus driver.
What bus driver?
School's out. Time to go.
Think you're smart, huh? The guy that hired yous. He'll just do the same to you. Oh, criminals in this town used to believe in things. Honor. Respect. Look at you. What do you believe in, huh? What do you believe in? I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
What is it about society that disappoints you so much?
Oh, I don't know. Is it that we collectively thought Steve Jobs was a great man, even when we knew he made billions off the backs of children? Or maybe it's that it feels like all our heroes are counterfeit. The world itself's just one big hoax. Spamming each other with our burning commentary of bullshit masquerading as insight. Our social media faking as intimacy. Or is it that we voted for this? Not with our rigged elections, but with our things, our property, our money. I'm not saying anything new. We all know why we do this. Not because Hunger Games books makes us happy, but because we want to be sedated. Because it's painful not to pretend. Because we're cowards. Society.
Elliot, you're not saying anything. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Wife of former Alderson school teacher, Mr. White, subject of a 6-month international manhunt, was found dead.
Mr. White?
Yes.
You understood what I've just said to you.
Yes. Lung cancer. Inoperable.
Chemistry. It is the study of what?
Technically, chemistry is the study of matter. But I prefer to see it as the study of change. Chemistry is growth.
Oh, what happened there?
Then decay, then transformation.
It's my birthday.
Well organized.
Hank, how much money is that?
It's about 700 grand. It's a pretty good haul.
As I say,
It's easy money. Till we catch you. Why don't you say the word and I'll take you on a ride. You watch us knock down a meth lab. Get a little excitement in your life.
Yeah, someday. I have cancer. My entire life, it just seems I never, had a real say about any of it. All I have left is how I choose to approach this. And for what time I have left, I want to live in my own house. I want to sleep in my own bed. It's got to say that we spend all that money, and I don't want to choke down 30 or 40 pills every single day and lose my hair. Am I supposed to leave you with all that debt? Some dead man, some artificially alive, just marking time? No. And that's how you would remember me. That's the worst part. Maybe treatment isn't the way to go.
Then why don't you just fucking die already? Just give up and die.
Hank, it's Walt. Hey. I've been thinking about that
offer that ride-along. DEA took all your money, your lab. Oh my God, you got nothing. Square one, Pinkman. But you know the business, and I know the chemistry. I'm thinking maybe you and I could partner up.
This is pure glass. You're a goddamn artist. This is art, Mr. White. Oh, yeah! Tight, tight, tight.
So, what now?
What you two need is an honest-to-God businessman. Somebody who treats your product like the simple, high-margin commodity that it is.
You know someone like that?
Your new lab.
My God.
Shit! Man, this is the bar. We're gonna make a lot of money together.
We're going to make a lot of money together.
$672,000.
$3 million.
25 pounds of gold to me.
Yes! Hell yeah! Yeah, bitch! Yeah, bitch! Magnet!
Yeah, Mr. White.
Yes, science!
Fuck you! Fuck you! And your eyebrows! Straight ahead! Wipe down this!
Badass, Dad. You want to cook crystal meth? You. And me.
That's right.
Wow.
I'm still pretty new at this. I mean, one minute I'm starting a new business. My wife and I are thinking about having kids. Suddenly. Anyway, so for me, that's been the biggest wake-up call. Letting go, giving up control. It's like they say, you know, man plans and God laughs.
That is such bullshit.
Excuse me?
I've been living with cancer for the better part of a year. Right from the start, it's a death sentence. That's what they keep telling me. Well, guess what? Every life comes with a death sentence. One of these times, hell, maybe even today, I'm gonna hear some bad news. But until then, who's in charge? Me. I have spent my whole life scared, frightened of things that could happen, might not happen. 50 years I spent like that. Finding myself awake at 3 in the morning. But you know what? Ever since my diagnosis, I sleep just fine. What I want is a choice. Never give up control. Live life on your own terms.
Cockroach comes out from under a fridge. What do you do? I mean, don't think about it. Stomp him down.
I came to realize it's that fear that's the worst of it. That's the real enemy. Where do they come from? Criminals like the one you... I mean, what do you think it is that makes them who they are? Sometimes I feel like I never make any of my own choices.
What happened to you really well? Because this isn't you.
Where'd that come from, A fall in the shower? Walt, tell me right now, are you in danger?
I've said it before. If you are in danger, we go to the police.
No, I don't want to hear
If it's
about...
either that, or you getting shot when you open your front door.
Hear about the
You're
police.
not some hardened criminal, Walt. You are in over your head. That's what we tell them, and that's the truth.
That is not the truth.
Walt, please. Let's stop trying to justify this whole thing and admit you're in danger.
Who are you talking to right now? What would you know about me, Gretchen? Who is it you think you see? You might want to hold off. Why? What would your presumption about me be exactly? 6353 Juan Tabo, apartment 6. You clearly
don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. Yeah, I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot. You think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Who the hell are you? You know. W.W. Woodrow Wilson? Willy Wonka? Walter White?
You all know exactly who I am.
How do you know Heisenberg's gearing up again?
How do I know? Because I know.
You got me. I'm the cook. I'm the man who killed Gus Fring.
So if you cook the blue stuff, then that means you're Igor, and that makes you.
That's right. Now, say my name.
You're Heisenberg.
You're Heisenberg. You're goddamn right.
All along it was you!
Jesus, Walt, the news here.
It's Gustavo. He's dead.
Gus Fring is dead, and the DEA has no idea what to make of it.
Look, you two guys are just guys. Mr. White.
Was this you?
He's the devil. Yeah, he is smarter than you. He's luckier than you. Whatever you think's supposed to happen, I'm telling you, the exact reverse opposite of that is gonna happen.
What happened?
Gus is dead. I won. We've got work to do. Jesse, you asked me if I was in the meth business or the money business. Neither. We are not ramping down. We're just getting started. I'm in the empire business. Nothing stops this train. Stay out of my territory. Nothing. We're done when I say we're done. All the people that we've killed, Gale and the rest. If you believe that there's a hell, we're already pretty much going there, right? But I'm not gonna lie down until I get there.
All you care about is money. This town deserves a better class of criminal. And I'm gonna give it to them.
Some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
And here we go. Do you want to know why I use a knife? Guns are too quick. You can't savor all the little emotion. Why so serious? You see, in their last moments, people show you who they really are. You know what I noticed? Nobody panics when things go according to plan. Even if the plan is horrifying. If tomorrow I tell the press that, like, a gangbanger will get shot, or a truckload of soldiers will be blowing up, nobody panics. Because it's all part of the plan. But when I say that one little old mare will die, well, then everyone loses their minds. You know what I am? I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. You know, I just do things.
The Joker won.
When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. Oh, and you know the thing about chaos? It's fair.
The only morality in a cruel world is chance. Unbiased, unprejudiced, fair.
Madness, as you know, is like gravity. All it takes is a little push. There's no going back. You've changed things. I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
It's making you emotional.
It's very difficult to understand how demoralized people are. And certainly many young men are in that category. All these men who are alienated, it's like they're lonesome and they don't know what to do, and everyone piles abuse on them.
You've been so controlled today, and yet in that brief moment, you got very emotional. Why?
It's really something to see constantly how many people are dying for lack of an encouraging word. And how easy it is to provide that if you're careful. You know, give credit where credit is due. And to say, you're a net force for good if you want to be.
Have you ever thought about ending things?
No.
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 I have.
For sure.
Yes.
Is that something you feel comfortable sharing?
Yes. I have been in really, really rough water, and the thought was, this is a way out of it.
There's been moments where I've definitely felt the pressure of life.
I feel like I was not meeting expectations of my parents, so I just obviously was feeling like a failure, and that my life was also just going to be a constant failure.
You ask yourself, why, do I deserve this?
Suppressing all your emotions deep, deep down where nobody can find them.
There are no problems, there's just weakness. I often feel like I am always like swimming, and sometimes I just get so tired.
Today, I want to tell you 3 stories from my life. That's it. No big deal. Just 3 stories. The first story is about connecting the dots. I dropped out of Reed College after the first 6 months, but then stayed around as a drop-in for another 18 months or so before I really quit. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, and no idea how college was going to help me figure it out. So I decided to drop out and trust that it would all work out okay. It was pretty scary at the time, but looking back, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. The minute I dropped out, I could stop taking the required classes that didn't interest me and begin dropping in on the ones that looked far more interesting. And much of what I stumbled into by following my curiosity and intuition turned out to be priceless later on. Let me give you one example. Reed College at that time offered perhaps the best calligraphy instruction in the country. Throughout the campus, every poster, every label on every drawer was beautifully hand calligraphed. Because I had dropped out and didn't have to take the normal classes, I decided to take a calligraphy class to learn how to do this. I learned about serif and sans serif typefaces, about varying the amount of space between different letter combinations, about what makes great typography great. None of this had even a hope of any practical application in my life. But 10 years later, when we were designing the first Macintosh computer, it all came back to me. And we designed it all into the Mac. It was the first computer with beautiful typography. If I had never dropped in on that single course in college, the Mac would have never had multiple typefaces or proportionally spaced fonts. And since Windows just copied the Mac, it's likely that no personal computer would have them. Of course, it was impossible to connect the dots looking forward when I was in college, but it was very, very clear looking backwards 10 years later. Again, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart, even when it leads you off the well-worn path. My second story is about love and loss. Woz and I started Apple in my parents' garage when I was 20. We worked hard, and in 10 years, Apple had grown from just the 2 of us in a garage into a $2 billion company with over 4,000 employees. We just released our finest creation, the Macintosh, a year earlier, and I'd just turned 30. And then I got fired. What had been the focus of my entire adult life was gone, and it was devastating. I really didn't know what to do for a few months. I felt that I had let the previous generation of entrepreneurs down, that I had dropped the baton as it was being passed to me. I was a very public failure, and I even thought about running away from the valley. But something slowly began to dawn on me. I still loved what I did. I'd been rejected, but I was still in love. And so I decided to start over. I started a company named Next, another company named Pixar, and fell in love with an amazing woman who would become my wife. Pixar went on to create the world's first computer animated feature film, Toy Story, and is now the most successful animation studio in the world. In a remarkable turn of events, Apple bought Next, and I returned to Apple, and the technology we developed at Next is at the heart of Apple's current renaissance. And Lorene and I have a wonderful family together. I'm convinced that the only thing that kept me going was that I loved what I did. You've got to find what you love, and that is as true for work as it is for your lovers. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. So keep looking. Don't settle. My third story is about death. For the past 33 years, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Stay hungry, stay foolish.